Welcome back to more Dragon Age. Hi, Spider. Supposed to pause for combat, but okay, whatever. I missed? Ah, fuck.
Not bad.
Certainly. I noticed last video that there was a little bit of audio.
Yes.
Ooh, great sword. There's a little bit of an audio desync issue. It wasn't in the first video, but the second one for some reason. I don't know why. And then it corrected itself halfway through. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on that. Wait, what? I was using a dagger. For fuck's sakes. Well, at least we can get us some armor to wear for now. We don't have a oh yeah, we do have a shield. So never mind. I was going to say, since we don't have a shield, we'll just use that great sword. But we do. So we won't. Come on. Get back here, you fool. Now, shield bash him. I probably did that pummel a little bit early, but we should be alright.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Fantastic. Yes, we would like some health skis, please. See, there's a chest and a crate down there. Use those gloves. So we shall equip them. Let's destroy the prisoner clothing. We won't be needing that anymore. We need some boots now. I guess we murdered the fuckers who were protecting this stuff. Goddamn Darkspawn. Found one of their daggers. And a chest. That I can't open. Oh, Duncan, where are you?
Kill it. It's the prize.
Yeah, let's check this dead end. Imagine there's a spider.
Going.
Missed with that shield bash, so we'll do the pummel.
Take that.
I think I'm going to go ahead and alert that spider as well. Darkspawn shield. I will probably be using that. There's no difference. But I imagine it probably looks cooler. Oh yeah. We're taking the Darkspawn shield. Let's get this spider down here. Or not. No spider, I guess. Well then. That didn't escalate at all. So I guess you don't have to actually trigger them with the web. You just gotta get close enough. It's an axe. How does it shape up against our sword? Has a strength modifier on it. Doesn't do as much damage, though. Lower critical hit chance. Nah. No thank you. So you'll run into a lot of stuff that will do better at penetrating armor, and that's a trap there. You're gonna fool me, fucker!
Try.
Sucker probably would have worked better.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And I'm off.
Waiting on our shield bash to refresh.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Superior Dwarven Guard armor. I like the sound of that. Gray Iron, which is tier 2. I mean, I know I'm definitely going to be equipping it. But yeah, this is some pretty decent stuff. We shall take it.
All right.
We shall take his life. Where to go now? I imagine the game probably wants me to go this way because that's where the Darkspawn are. So let's head down here. Hopefully we'll find a dead end with some delicious treasure. Otherwise we'll have to backtrack. Looks like a dead end. No, it takes me out into a hallway. Ah, there's Duncan. So I'm not going this way. Not just yet, anyhow. I'm not going to catch everything in this game, but I'd like to try and at least pick up as much as I can along the way. Go ahead and save Scum on our way back here. Velociraptors. There's a bunch of them. They don't do much damage, though. Oh, come on. There we go. Those guys don't drop anything either. What do we have here? Ah.
Yes.
There's our boots. Well, not our boots, but some boots. There's more boots and an injury kit. Cured of up to 3 injuries. Alright. I forgot about those being a thing. Let's get some boots on. The rest of the stuff we picked up I know is not going to be better than what we have. But hey, look. We're already getting all sorts of loots. We haven't even got out of here yet. Nearly time for us to level up again as well. Oh, Duncan.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Duncan, what are you doing here alone? Where are your troops? You have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend. Lord Trian?
Yes, no, maybe.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the Dwarven court continues then. Your father intimated as much. I will not ask what happened. You are the child of my old friend, and do not deserve to die in this pit. You have already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Duncan.
Blood-soaked
I've
as
been
well.
searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the Deep Road set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order. Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kaelan. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner.
Oh boy, are we going to Ostagar? I bet you we are. Finally getting out of our story start. I don't even know what the hell you'd call it. Oh god, don't crash game. He scared me there for a second. And before it fucks my video
We will be
all up.
traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Reginald Dickbutt, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you.
At your
The Grey
service.
Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Ordomar. I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime. I meant after we defeat the Blight, of course. I doubt Loghain will give me a moment's rest until then. I've been to Ordomar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days? Good. I hope to work with him as well as my father did. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're welcome means nothing to me.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Galen's not too bad.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. So some believe, but I disagree. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an argument behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the Archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Alistair.
When you're ready, seek him out.
That's his
and tell
name.
him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
We'll be meeting him soon enough. Hey, level up. Agirna. Some point I'm gonna want to start putting points into willpower as well, so we can get higher stamina. But where it's at right now, we should be all right. Well, considering we're I think I'm gonna bring Constitution up to 20 as well. The last point into Dexterity. And then we'll probably start putting points into willpower. Well, to be honest, I want to start bumping up strength even more. I'm gonna have to if I want to be able to use that damn armor. Yeah. Let's go ahead and finish Master Combat Training. Because why not? We're already there. Okay, Shield Defense. So this is another active mode. Gains bonus defense. You can shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. With shield expertise, the defense bonus increases. Blah, blah, blah. Shield block. This is passive. Passive or is the number one thing I go after the most. Practice fighting with the shield improves the character's guard. Enemies can no longer flank the character on the shield carrying side. So yeah, let's go ahead and take that. Hey, and we got a tactics slot, which I'll go through all the tactics stuff once we start collecting people that aren't going to either be removed from our party or die. Well, we'll see what happens. What the fuck? I turned myself around. Derp. Tower of a Shawl. That's locked. Of coitus. So the thing about Ostagar is there's going to be lots of little loot scattered around everywhere. There's several chests. There's just a lot of little stuff to do. This is where all the storylines end up. So you got the first section of the game, which is like hardcore tutorial bullshit. No matter what character you start off with, your story leads you here. Then once you get here and you finish this area, because this is like tutorial part 2, then the world opens up for you. I think we still have to go to like the next town and then it opens up. Because basically, I think there's like 2 roads that go north. Or no, one goes like east and north and the other goes west and then north. But we gotta finish this area first, of course. More plot bullshit to start off the game. See, I think this might be all in this first area. We gotta cross this... Oh, there's elf fruit up there. We gotta cross that bridge. Can't wait till we get a goddamn rouge to start picking boxes for us. Hey, a gift. Also, they gave me a mission for... Damn it. It's J for journal. Derp. Yeah, feast day pranks, feast day gifts, Soldier's Pass. Okay, we can't even use these until we get our campsite. Soldier's Pass, I don't remember that one at all, but it'll be a while before we do that. So let's go ahead and make the Grey Warden join thingy our main mission. Not out of the woods yet. So what's this? Over an hour now? Like what, an hour and 30 minutes almost? And I'm not even to the main part of the game yet.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yep. You would be correct, good sir. Enclave. Okay.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
You are correct.
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. As you wish.
So. So, I forgot what I was talking about.
Look carefully, man.
Never mind. Sacks! That's right, item looting. So much random shit just laying around.
And I'm off.
I'm not going to be able to get over his voice. So a shield and some splint mail. There is a merchant we can go and talk to. And a beef bone. Shoulder of beef with bone attached. We'll have to have a dog friend to give that to. Shield is a little bit better at defending from missile attacks. So we shall take it. Hell, we might end up selling just about everything.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Lady, I wouldn't click on you if I didn't think you were going to just say the same thing again.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean?
Only 2 of them made it, and one was minus a leg. Said they encountered some darkspawn that was 10 feet tall, with horns as long as your arm. The injured one died last night. They said his blood was already turning black.
Maker's breath. Where are they all coming from?
I believe that's what they call in Beverly Hills an archdemon.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've never even heard of. Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a genlog. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new darkspawn are coming from, or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. There aren't any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough.
Thanks for the info, Sarge. I like how Duncan is considered a boss.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Tits.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know? He won't be happy about that. Hold on, I'll go get him.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Caelan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Caelan thinks. You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes. Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? If Caelan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. He is Marik's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Dick? Yeah, we'll be seeing more of him later. Hey, Duncan.
We stand here in this hour.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
You're the dwarf who walks with the Grey Wardens. A respectable decision. You don't look like a surface dwarf. There's a story in that, no doubt. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors, as you should well know. Our discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the Dwarf's son. He trained with the berserkers of your kind, long ago. Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain, but I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet, or those things that sit in an old woman's lap. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes? We would kill you if you tried. Even if you succeeded, the monsters would only offer death as your reward. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I like how he thanked me after I dared to do something as fucked up as that. But that's okay. I'm sure none of these guys really have anything to say. Oh, there's stuff up there. There's stuff fucking everywhere here. And we gotta get it all. I'm gonna make sure we pick up everything we can, at least until, before we talk to the merchant anyways. There's a chest up there. I think that one's locked, though. Let's see. Yeah, there's a sick dog over here, too.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This beast is in the king's service, just like you and I. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All Wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. In them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh, he's sick. It's just the option to kill the dog. I'm not that fucked up.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center. It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
We'll see what we can do.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the valiant King Cailan and guide him as he faces this terrible evil. Watch over Terran Loghain and give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the Scourge of Shadow. Watch over Ferelden, the homeland of Holy Andraste. Keep her people safe from the Darkspawn. Let us bow our heads and offer prayers to the Maker, that he might find us worthy.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example? It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
See you later, Wynne. Okay, so I think I cleared that side of the camp.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
They're dancing. They're having a fucking rave back here, man.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and
There's the
So,
quartermaster.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Burned. What do we have up here? Sexual
in the name
healings.
of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Of course, another fucking locked chest. Do they have any chests around here that don't have locks on them?
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Well, dicks. Not that I expected to really get back there anyways.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak. What? But you can't do that! Ah, God!
That key, you motherfucker!
What? What in Andraste's name did you do that for? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't give you the right to go and kill anyone you please. Explain yourself. I suppose you did it there. Fair enough. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
That's right, you tell him that shit. Where'd he go? Apparently stabbing them fucking vaporized them. That's gonna be Reginald's thing. In more situations rather than not, I'll probably just have him stab everybody in the fucking ribs that he comes across. Oh.
That course of action is inadvertent. Welcome, young man. I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting.
Enchantment?
It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared? Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous. Of course. What may I assist you with? It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps,
is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Well, this son of a bitch isn't going to let us
All right.
get in that chest. We might not be able to get into it until we do our first mission, which we'll probably be tackling next time, because for now, well, this has gone on a little bit too long as it is. So maybe I'll see you soon sometime. Yeah, I'm sure you probably will.